Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Super God Goku and we're doing what if Naruto was abandoned by his family. Naruto was a demon god and was abandoned by his family. So I want to say, we are going to continue this series in 3 different timelines. First timeline, everyone has died as the first episode was in first timeline. Second timeline, as I told you, was you can say the timeline in which they thought Naruto was there, you can see the child of prophecy, blah 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 blah. Well, cut the timeline out of the video. Well, let's say I cut that timeline out of the video, and yeah, the second timeline. No, the second timeline was not in timeline. The second timeline, as we see, is the timeline where you can say Naruto was still neglected, but you can abandoned by his family, but still he was able to you can say take care of himself, became the demon god, and did everything he was you can say able to do. So yeah, that is what happened in the second timeline. And yeah, you will see the second timeline if you want to. I will continue first video. Now this, as I did in the last video, that was the second timeline. I will continue the second timeline in the next video. First I think of completing the third timeline, because the second timeline will be really long timeline. Third timeline will not be that long. It will be completed in 2 to 3 videos. Yeah, so I hope you guys like it. Well, I don't know. If you guys like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And just subscribe to my channel. Don't forget it. And then Naruto. Yeah, as we see, as the you can say nine tails was being still inside of them. Minato said to steal you can say 50% in now the soul and chakra, Naruto and blah 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 blah. And yeah, now we see it. Now as we see Naruto, that you can say the Shinigami said that he will save 50% of the chakra in Naruto, 25% in main Mito. So, and the chakra was sealed away, and you can say Shinigami told him that Naruto has 25% of the chakra, Mito has you can say 30%. You can say Mito also has 25%. Menma has you can say no. Naruto has 40% of the chakra, and Menma and Mito have 30 to 30% of the chakra. He said that, but in reality they have only 25%, and Naruto have the you can say the extra of the chakra. And in this timeline, you can say Kusina thought of taking Naruto, because you can say the Haruzumaki you can say instinct said to take Naruto. So she you can say got on her knees and talked to Jira and all of them about this, and they take Naruto. When they you can say now we see the chakra paper, as the paper was shown to Naruto, as now you can say they are 4 years old, and they told them Naruto has you can say unlocked his chakra in just one day, and Mainman Mito is tagged a few months. So they you can say they are you can say, and yeah, Minato was not also able to unlock his chakra in just one day. So he can see Naruto is just prodigy of prodigies. He was able to find out that, as we see this, as now we get it going. As you can say, Minato tells Naruto to do you can say pump some chakra into a chakra paper. Yes, Naruto will learn a tree climbing and all of them exercises in just you can say a few days. And for men and Mito, it had been you can say a few weeks since they are learning, not even few weeks. It had been you can say 2 years since they are learning. Naruto was able to you can say learn the Rasengan and the flying hygiene. And you can say when they try to you can say find out the chakra natures after 1 year of training, and when their chakra was unlocked, they see that Naruto has 5 chakra natures. Minma had 2 and Mito has 3. Mito has you can say water, earth, and you can say a good chakra control. And when they see you can say the Keigen cast, Naruto was able to make you can say when they you can say I can say that Menma, Mito and Naruto were sparring. Mito you can say tried to you can say use wood vines, and you can say they were able to find out that Mito had the wood style, and they were seeing them you can say spar, as Mito used the wood vines on Naruto, As Naruto was able to get away, then he did the same hand sign as Mito did. And Naruto was also able to use the wood vines, as you can say. They shocked all of them that Naruto has a wood style as well. What the hell? I didn't thought that Naruto can have wood style. Naruto closed his eyes, then opened it. So you can say three circles in his eyes, which you can say a red eye with three circles in it. They thought this can be because of nine tails, but then they thought that how can that be the truth? Naruto, even if Naruto had the nine tails, there's no way he can do that. How did he get at the circles? And then you can say Jiraiya get an idea. This can be an evolution of the Rinnegan. And they said, but how can Naruto have the Rinnegan first at the first place? They asked it. Then Jiraiya said, I don't know. Asked Naruto. Then he said, they asked Naruto that how was he able to unlock it. Then Naruto said, I unlocked it when I was, you can say, 3 years old. Naruto said like that he was able to unlock the red Rinnegan at the age of 3. And then they said, why don't you tell us that you have this dojutsu? The chance that Mito can also have it. But yeah, in this timeline now, Jiraiya think that Naruto can be the child of prophecy because he have this dojutsu and all of the things. But he still think that any one of the three can be the child of prophecy. As now we see that. Then as we see that these two persons who are standing in the photo beside Naruto are Menma and Mito. Yeah, you see this. As Menma, you can say, was a little bit jealous on Naruto because he has a dojutsu. He also has the wood style. He has the when Mito tried to use, you can say, his chakra chain. You can say he was able to unlock it at the age of 5. When she used it on Naruto at the time of sparring, Naruto used his own chakra chains to block the chakra chains of Mito. Then they asked, when did he unlock his chakra chains? They asked, at the age of 3. Mito said, I just unlocked it a few weeks ago and you unlocked it at the age of 3? Well, yeah, you can say Mito is, you can say, smarter for his age. And yeah, Menma is now getting a lot jealous of Naruto because he has a dojutsu. He has the, you can say, Mokiton. He has the chakra chains. And he has the 9 tails chakra more than all of us. Why? Why do he has everything? Menma said in his mind. Well, even if he was not that, you can say, old. Well, Naruto in this timeline getted more love from Jiraiya, Tsunade and all of them. But training Naruto more than they trained Menma and Mito. But Mito was also getting more training from, you can say, Tsunade. But still, Naruto was getting a lot and Menma was not getting that much of training. Because still, jealousy and all of that put Menma, you can say, in a bad place. As now, we see as Naruto and now we move on up to 10 years as Naruto and Menma are now 10 years old. And yeah, as we see that Menma and Mito are the, you can say, the childs. As Jiraiya said, there is a chance that Naruto can be the child of prophecy because he is also your son, right? Then he said, yeah, he is my son, so there's a chance he can be a child of prophecy as well. And then Jiraiya says to, you can say, Kusina, thanks for taking him. If you hadn't tagged him, then we didn't had been able to find out that he has the 40% of nine tails chakra and also the yen soul of the 9 tails. Well, the 9 tails, no, Naruto hadn't had the soul. And yeah, he didn't hit the soul of the 9 tails. Yeah, you can call it like that. And then Naruto, as we see, then main man Mito has the soul of the 9 tails. As the person who was played the hero at this time was Naruto because he was carrying the chakra 40%. And main man Mito were put it behind. And Naruto main man Mito went with them still, because men and Mito have 30% of nine tails chakra, they can also be child of prophecy. But in this timeline, you can say Jiraiya, Tsunade, and all of them think that Menma and Mito, Menma can't be a child of prophecy because he only had a nine tails chakra. He don't even have a Mokiton or anything. Only you can say Mito has the Mokiton and Naruto has it as well. So they think Naruto can be child of prophecy or Mito can be. Menma, as you can say, was not that much of trained when Naruto saw his Mokiton as well. You can say he was gritting his teeth. He thought that if even if his brother is with him, he will not be a child of prophecy. It will be him. And you can say until the age of 5, when Naruto saw them the Mokiton and saw them that he can fly, they started, you can say, took some more interest in Naruto. And Naruto was also able to, you can say, get up to 3 tails. Naruto in reality has 50% and they have the 25-25. And yeah, when they were training to them to, you can say, use the Naito chakra, Naruto went and he was able to size change into split. When Minma and Mito size change into split, and 2 tails came behind Naruto and 2 tails came behind them, and then Naruto went into 3 tails, and they were not able to went into a 3 tails state. You can call it like that if you want to. Yeah. So he now went to the conclusion that Jiraiya, that Menma and Mito can't go to, you can say, the more than 4 to 5 tails state. They can only get up to, you can say, 3 tails to 4 tails. And Naruto can get up to 9 tails. Yeah, this is really shocking for them. What? 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 They said, what the hell? We thought that we can go up to the 9 tails, right? You said that we can go up to 5 tails. And now you are saying us that we can only go it up to 4 tails. That means now the child of prophecy. Or either it can be Mito. Yeah, once again, talking and walking and all the things. As Naruto, you can say, when the chakra nature, Naruto's, you can say, paper turned into full stone. You can say it was, you can say, even harder than the you can say, metal. The stone area, Naruto's turned into, you can say, the strongest stone. The paper, when Tsunade tries to break it, it was not even breaking because it turned into stone, purely stone. And then the water, the paper damp itself as much as the water start to come out of the paper. And then you can say the fire, the paper burned away in black flames, showing that Naruto has really, you can say, really powerful affinities to these three elements. Now we see fire, water, and you can say earth. Now 2 more lightning. Lightning turn into, you can say, the paper. Lightning coming off of it, red and black lightning. And now lightning, and then air. You can say a tornado. What you can say, a red and black tornado. What you can say was being able to seed out of the, you can say, the tornado. The air and the tornado was able to see that the paper. As then Jiraiya, you can say, use the fast jutsu to, you can say, cross that all of them up, because no. And then they see Menma Mito's. Menma has, you can say, basic affinity, not that much, but Mito had, you can say, a high earth ability, you can say, a high, yeah, earth affinity, and Mito also had high water affinity. So now we see that, so as they see that Mito was able to grow trees, and then Naruto is due to the, you can did the same jutsu, so he was also able to grow the trees, but his trees were a little bit different. And then Jiraiya tried to, you can say, burn the trees, but it was not able to. He was nowhere near to able to nearly able to bear, you can say, burn the trees. How? He said in his, and so he said in his mind, how why What the hell? He said, what the hell? How can't he burn the trees of Naruto's? You see that Naruto has more powerful affinity, you can say, or you can say more powerful wood style than Mito. Or you can say he has, yeah, they think that. And they were also able to find out that Naruto had a lot of kicking, guys. He was, you can say, able to do the ice style, you can say, the ice style. Then they said ice style, ice dome. It's now to put it ice dome. When you can say Jira and Tsunade were training them, now to put it in ice dome. Near you can say main man Mito and all of them. Mito put it in, you can say, a wood dome. And yeah, main man get it attacked because he didn't have that high of affinities for anything. So yeah, he was not able to do that much. You can say they said that Mito and Naruto are prodigies, and Myanmar, yeah, he's nothing. So they think of putting the Uzumaki, the Namikes and Senju clan on Naruto. The Uzumaki clan, they're going to give it to, you can say, Mito, and the side branches to Myanmar. Of all three of the clan side branches will be given to Myanmar. Yeah. They think that he will not be sad because he's still getting the side branches of the clans. As now we see 13 days passes, as all of them went to the, you can say, the school, the academy. As they were like put at the dead last. Yes, now we see the Kakashi stream was the name. The Kakashi stream's name was well, the members were Sakura Haruno, Sakura Haruno, Sasuke, and Naruto Uzumaki, Namikaze Senju. As now we see it's a higher area. When Mito was getting, you can say, the Uzumaki title, you can say Sarutobi said, well, I'm sorry Mito, you can't get the Uzumaki title. Then they said, why? Why can't we? She said, and then Naruto said, well, and then and Naruto, you can get all the two titles, but well, you are also going to get the Uzumaki title. Then they said, why? I thought that I was going to get the Uzumaki title. Well, she knows that Naruto is strong, but still, you can say she has red hair. Then she should get the Uzumaki title, and yeah, and then you can say Menma was also getting half Uzumaki title and side branches of all three clans. Well, he wanted to Naruto and Mito to be his slaves, not him to be anybody's slaves. But still, it is not that bad, right? Yeah, it is not that bad, they said. Well, then he saw them the paper, and it had written that Kusina had to give the Uzumaki property and the Uzumaki clans of the money and all the things, the buildings and the things they consist of, to Naruto. I mean, their oldest son. Kusina never had anything at the first place. So yeah, Naruto said that he didn't care about the money as much as he will take it. He didn't want extra money because yeah, this Naruto is different than the in this timeline has to be. Well, so yeah, he cares about his family more than anything in his timeline. No, neither than the second timeline. It is the third. And then Naruto said, it's okay. As at academy, Naruto was became the rookie of the year because he didn't attend anything, so he was put at the dead last. Well, you can say the first person at the dead last area, and the second to dead last were Menma and Mito. Menma being the last person, and Naruto was the last third, and Mito was the last second, and Menma was the last. And yeah, now as we see, well, Menma had been getting the third place if he had been attending the academy. Oh, yes. Oh, oh my God. As Sasuke said Naruto for a fight. As he get his, you can say, he was getting, you can say, really beaten up. As we see that the clans are not really that bad at the state of, as we see like at the state, and yeah, you can say, and when they know that Naruto and Mito had a wood style, they were really looking, you can say, like really shocked that how do they have the wood style. They thought the wood style really disappeared. The wood style really disappeared. They thought that, but now they know the wood style is not gone. It is with the, you can say, great grandchildren of the Hashirama Senju, and the, and you can say, yeah, great grandchildren of Hashirama Senju, and great nephews of the, you can say, Tobirama Senju. And Naruto is now put as the leader of all three clans. When Menma challenged Naruto, but still he got backed by Naruto. Still literally beaten up. Well, Mito can't say anything but because she knows how strong Naruto was. And at this time, Menma had challenged Naruto every time because he was not getting that much of training. And he was not a child of prophecy. So he can't get as strong as he thought he would be. As strong as he is in the second timeline, he's not as strong as he was in the second timeline. In this timeline, Mito, you can say, is far more stronger than she was in the second timeline. Yeah. In the, you can say, abandoned timeline where Naruto was not taken by them. Now we see as the bell test area. Well, Kushi, Naruto, Kakashi, Naruto, and you can say Mito. I mean Kakashi, Naruto, and Sakura and Sasuke were in the team 7. As Naruto was the higher of the all three clans, so he said of saying their names, and then Naruto said, "I am Naruto Uzumaki Namike Senju." And you can say, call me like the strongest person in this place, in this whole world, in a way, if you want that. Then he said, oh, so he's like an emo. That I am not an emo, first place. Then he said, what? How were you able to read my mind? What I said in my mind? Well, it is one of my abilities. You can say one of my KK gain guys. Then he said, what do you mean one of your KK guys? Well, I have all the KK gain guys that are in the world available. Then Naruto said, well, then Naruto, you can say, said to Kakashi, and then the bell test next day begins. As the, you can say, they didn't had any kind of thing to eat or anything. So yeah, they had to do the things which are necessary, where they were not able to do anything, but still they did what they can or what they are able to do. So yeah, that happens. They did everything they are able to do well, but still Naruto beat it up Kakashi. Well, Naruto just, you can say, didn't want to beat Kakashi that bad. So you can say he said ice freeze, and then the Kakashi was freezed, and Naruto took the bells and then said ice freeze over. As you can say, Kakashi was, you can say, sealed away in the ice. As you can say, Sasuke came to Naruto and then she said, hey dope, give me the, hey dope, give me the, you get the bells. I'm gonna be the one to pass it. As Naruto, you can say, looked at Sasuke and then he said ice freeze once again. And now Kakashi is free, as Naruto says. Now I believe we had win. And then Naruto was one bell to Sakura, and then one bell put Naruto in the, you can say, the ice head of Sasuke. Well, and then Naruto said ice freeze over. As then the ice, you can say, get it down and away. As you can say, as now we see, as Sasuke is now free. Sasuke said, hey Dop, what did you do to me? I was not able to even move. And Kakashi said, yeah, that is what he did to me as well. Well, we see that he was able to put his hand inside of ice, and the ice was not even breaking. And then outside, well, it is, you can say, called that I have the ice release as well. Well, my parent never had it, but I had each and every Genkai, Dojutsu, and even everything. I have the Sharingan, internal Mangekyu Sharingan, the Rinnegan, and the ultimate, the Ultra Rinnegan. And then they asked it, what is Ultra Rinnegan? They said, and I said, well, the Ultra Rinnegan is more powerful than the Rinnegan which Surge of Six Path had. Well, you can say that I am also God in a way. Well, Kakashi, do you have any dead person? I can bring him back to life. They said, well, there are two persons who are dead. I want to bring them back to life. He said, and then now we see as now to see the other place. Then we see the Obito's grave, and then now to you look towards it. They say, no, this person is not dead yet, so I can't bring him back to life. And then he looked towards, you can say, Rin's grave, and then he can say snapped his fingers. As you can say, Rin came out of his grave. She had flesh, and she was, you can say wearing a really good, was a really beautiful kimono. She, you can say, looked same as the age as Kakashi's. And now we see the Obito's area. As Naruto snapped his fingers as Obito, you can say, teleported at the, you can say, Naruto's area, or you can call it the village of the Konoha. As he said, where am I? Oh, I'm here. And Naruto said, oh, Obito Uchiha. Well, I know. Why? What are you doing? Then he said, so, why did you call me? Do you want me to extra the 9 times once again from your mom? I'm Madara Uchiha. Then Naruto said, okay. I know, you're Madara Uchiha and everything, Obito. It is not going to work on me by telling me that you are Madara Uchiha, because I am far more stronger than the Madara Uchiha himself. And then after saying that, Naruto said that, so now what are we going to do? As all of them asked it. And then Naruto said, well, literally nothing. Nothing means nothing. We are going to beat someone up. And then Naruto beat Obito up, even when Obito was using his Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto asked, what? What the hell do you mean by that? He asked it. And then Naruto said, well, I didn't want to kill you, but okay, I will give you one more chance. Well, why? Why were you doing this evil thing? When he said, well, Kakashi took Rin away from me. I loved her. And Kakashi had taken her away from me. Well, then I said, well, he taken her away from you. But didn't I tell Kakashi that I can bring anyone back to life? Well, since you are not dead, I was not able to bring you back to life. But I literally bring Rin back to life, because I have the ultimate, you can say, Ultra Rinnegan, which is far more stronger than the normal Rinnegan. And then Naruto snapped his finger as Rin and Kakashi came there. Well, when Obito seed her, Rin seed him, and then she said, well, I am really ashamed on you, Obito. I never thought that my crush will do things like that. Rin said that Nobito that was able to make Obito, you can see, make him cry. Then Rin said, don't cry, Obito. You can join the village once again. Then he said, I did enough bad things. I don't want to join the village again. And yeah, now Obito has joined the village because Naruto said it is not that bad. Well, you are not as bad. You didn't did as bad things as the Madara Uchiha had did. Well, it was bad. You killed a lot of people by controlling the 9 tails. And I don't know, why did the Uchihas never helped us at the first place? As now we see, and as we see, as you can say, Suicide Uchiha controls using his Sharingan, and all the Uchihas now are never going to get against, you can say, the Konoha, the village Konoha. The village didn't leave. So now as we see, as all of them are doing the things which they can do, and now Obito was given a chance, and now after some years Obito is married and everyone is living happily. As now the married, you can say the I mean Naruto has, you can say, passed the tuning exams, and he had also did something else. You can call it like he had went to other villages and get at them in his good terms. The Zabuza mission went, he still went, and Naruto defeated the Zabuza, and you can say Haku, and Naruto saved them from the Gato and defeating the Gato, and all the things like that happens. Now I wanna do it like in fast forward, because this timeline will, I don't wanna make it like in a long timeline, so I will make it like in one video or one part timeline. Yeah, I don't wanna make it like in 2 to 3 part timeline. So we'll continue the second timeline from the next part. As now we went as the Katsuki was never made, because Obito was with, they can say we can say with Naruto right now in the Konoha. As now Black Zetsu is trying to find a way to, you can say, save his mother and Kaguya. As you can say, Black Zetsu, you can say was able to, you can say, catch some person. You can say he was, you can say, gathering some kids. As he taken all of the chakra, you can say the kids were, you can say, disappearing. As you can say, it had been, you can say, up to 1,000 to 3,000 of kids were disappeared. As he put the chakra inside of, you can say, the moon, and then the purse, as then the Kaguya's locker was, you can say, even just 5% up. Then he said, no, why can't I do this better way? He said. As you can say, he went and, you can say, he was gathering all the Genins, and then you can say you can say tagged all of the chakra inside of himself, and then he went and, you can say, he started, you can say, kidnap Jonins. Right now he had kidnapped up to 500 to 1,000 Jonins and put their chakra inside of the village area, and you can say the Kages of the all of the villages, and he had also kidnapped them and put their chakra, all the chakra, inside of that place. He had, you can say, he didn't put all of the chakra, he put it only 95%. As you can say, they are on the moon right now, not dead. Well, in the last time he put it all of the chakra when it refilled. Now you can say right now he has, you can say, up to 3 to 4,000 people right here. It had been only a week and his mother is back right now. Why did he never thought of like this? Why was he going so slow? He talked to himself, and now Kaguya is back to life. And then Kaguya went to the earth trying to kill everyone. Then Naruto, our god Naruto, comes up, demon god. And Naruto has already, you can say, had the power of the demon god, which the demon god gave him. And Naruto was also able to, you can say, kill the Kaguya. Or you can say, when Kaguya tries to fight Naruto was beating her with ease. Well, then said, so you are the reincarnation of Asuka. Then I said, no, I'm the reincarnation of the demon god. And you can call me, I'm demon god himself. And then Naruto said, so, and then Kaguya said, who is demon god? Well, you know about the Shinigami Kami and Yami, right? Then I said, yeah, I heard about him. They are, you can say, they are more powerful than the elite Ususkis. You can say the Ususki king, you can call him like they were a par with the Ususki king themselves. And then you say, well, the demon god was far above, you can say, thousands of times stronger than them, and I am him. You can call him, I am the demon god. Then say, oh, okay, you can fight me. And then you can say Kaguya then said, so you are the low class Susuke, right? And then they fighted him, and then Naruto and all of them defeated Kaguya by ease. And Now Kaguya is killed, and all those two kids which tried to invade Blatter were killed by Naruto by Ace. So yes, now they see that Naruto is a child of prophecy. He was able to save everyone from Kaguya, as Kaguya has, you can say, killed many persons in, and then they find out that Kaguya was the one who was kidnapping everyone, or you can say, killing all the persons who were there. Naruto, as Kaguya has already killed all the persons who were there, and yeah, it is what happens there. As Kaguya had right now killed everyone, each and every one of them, and Naruto had killed Kaguya, so he was made the hero of the world. And he is the child of prophecy. Now everyone had find out. Minato was not a child of prophecy. As still, Myanmar didn't have that much jealousy right now because he had get it that he was never a child of prophecy. It was them. It was, you can say, Naruto. After all, as Mito didn't care about it. Now we see as you can say, bye guys. I will, you can say, see you in the next part in the timeline too. So bye guys. So don't forget subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. So bye 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 bye.